But to live out in that white world? To scratch for a living from the withdrawn lavender trees, the pale, frozen ground? No, no. But the squirrels would still be there, and the birds. Long after, unless the smoke and the radioactivity, oh, Marie Curie, if you could know, got them. I can only hazard. In the back of my mind there are bombs falling, women and children screaming, but I can't describe it now. I don't know how it will be, but I do know that nothing will matter much. I mean, whether or not I went to a house dance or to a party at New Year's. It is amusing to wonder whether dreams would matter at all, or freedom, or democracy. I think not. I think there would only be the wondering what to eat and where to sleep and how to build out of the wreckage of life and mankind. Yet, while America dies like the great Roman Empire died, while the legions fail and the barbarians overrun our tender, steak-juicy, butter-creamy $1,000,000 stupendous land, somewhere there will be the people that never mattered much in our scheme of things anyway. In India, perhaps, or Africa, they will rise. It will be long before everyone is wiped out. People live in wartime. They always have. There was terror down through history, and the men who saw the Spanish Armada sail over the rim of the world, who saw the Black Death wipe out half of Europe, those men were frightened, terrified. But though they lived and died in fear, I am here. We have built again. And so I will belong to a dark age. And historians will say, we have few documents to show how the common people lived at this time. Records lead us to believe that a majority were killed, but there were glorious men. And school children will sigh and learn the names of Truman and Senator McCarthy. Oh, it is hard for me to reconcile myself to this. But maybe this is why I am a girl. So I can live more safely than the boys I've known and envied. So I can bear children and instill in them the biting, eating desire to learn and love life, which I will never quite fulfill. Because there isn't time. Because there isn't time at all. But instead the quick, desperate fear, the ticking clock, and the snow which comes too suddenly upon the summer. Sure, I'm dramatic and sloppily semi-cynical and semi-sentimental, but in leisure years I could grow and choose my way. Now I am living on the edge. We all are on the brink, and it takes a lot of nerve, a lot of energy to teeter on the edge, looking over, looking down into the windy blackness and not being quite able to make out, through the yellow stinking mist, just what lies below in the slime, in the oozing vomit-streaked slime. And so I could go on, into my thoughts, writing much, trying to find the core, the meaning for myself. Perhaps that would help to synthesize my ideas into a philosophy for me, now at the age of 18. But the clock ticks. Ah, yes, at my back I hear time's winged chariot hovering near. And I have too much conscience, too much habit to sit and stare at snow,